Hello and welcome to Shanghai Eye. I'm Wang Ning.
Hello, I'm He Jian. This year marks the 100th anniversary of the 1925 exhibition in Paris that introduced Art Deco to the world. How did this iconic style, known for its clean lines and bold designs, find its way into Shanghai's skyline and interiors? Zhang Hong explores the fusion of tradition and modernity that defined an era.
Sleek, streamlined, and symmetrical.
The Fuzhou Dalou, or the former Hamilton House, is a striking landmark in Art Deco style. And just across the street stands its twin, the former Metropole Hotel. These are just two of Shanghai's rich collection of Art Deco architecture. According to the Shanghai Municipal Administration of Culture and Tourism, back in the 1930s, over 1,000 such structures defined Shanghai's skyline. Art Deco, however, traces its roots to Paris. So how did this Parisian style find a home here in Shanghai? Perhaps we can start by exploring an exhibition, which traces Art Deco's journey across cultures.
Art Deco emerged from the 1925 International Exhibition of Modern Decorative and Industrial Arts in Paris. The term itself, however, was coined only in 1968 by British art historian Bevis Hillier. The style epitomized modernity and luxury during its prime.
After World War I, the French artists, they want to find a hope, and they want to find a visual language can bring them back to the glorious era, glorious time of France. They want to transform the language in a very modern way. So how can it be modern? And it means that more simple, it's more abstract.
Art Deco drew inspiration from diverse sources. Influences from Louis XVI period and Napoleonic Empire styles, with motifs from ancient Greece and Rome, reflected a desire to reclaim a sense of grandeur. French artists, fascinated by distant lands, incorporated imagined Oriental elements into their designs. The rapid pace of the mechanical age inspired geometric patterns and lines representing the speed of planes and cars. By the 1930s, Shanghai had embraced Art Deco as it became an international trade hub.
The shape of this table is remind you of the shape of automobile, and it's also the shape of sheep. The artists, they try to draw inspiration from the machine because it's also a symbol of novelty. And you can also see these characteristics from that cabinet, and it was created in Shanghai in 1930s, and it also reminds you of a standing robot. So you can see these two pieces resonating each other as well.
This style was localized, blending Chinese elements with Art Deco's simplified lines. Take the crane motif, for example. In traditional Chinese culture, it represents longevity. And in the 1930s Shanghai dining chair, is rendered with the clean geometric forms. Interestingly, the same motif appears on a Parisian evening dress as an exotic fantasy. The crane designs in both contexts are remarkably similar, highlighting how Art Deco was able to incorporate cultural symbols while adapting them to modern forms. These chairs are part of artist Ding Yi's collection. Unlike traditional Chinese chairs with hard wooden seats, many of these chairs have reversible seats, one side cushioned for comfort and the other wooden for formality.
它是在模仿摩天大楼，所以我们说有一个专业名字，它是叫退台式，就是有一个最高点慢慢这样退下来，像类似这样的家具，包括你看它的背，就是一个所谓的退台式。
Art Deco resonated with Shanghai's growing consumer culture. As department stores started to emerge, the clean lines and bold geometric designs were used for window displays and advertisements. Affordable products allowed middle-class families to partake in the city's cosmopolitan lifestyle.
它的时尚，是 一样相匹配的，只不过是材质上比较不那么名贵，所以它符合了很多的这个当时的平民需求。有一个这个方桌，下面是有4个圆圈，它实际上是当时很多人对于汽车的向往，因为当时的拥有汽车的家庭并不多，很多的人他们在买家具的时候选一个有点汽车造型的家具，所以这些东西实际上都结合了当时的这个所谓的这个文化现象，或者是一种对于时尚的一种追求。
Art Deco can be found everywhere, from furniture to jewelry to clothing, and of course, architecture. Although the style of furniture on display at the exhibition isn't commonplace anymore, the Art Deco influence can still be found in many of the buildings across Shanghai. Let's continue to uncover the enduring influence of Art Deco on Shanghai's ever-evolving cityscape.
Art Deco left its mark not only on furniture but also on Shanghai's architecture, becoming a defining feature of its rapid transformation. Walking through the streets of Shanghai, you may find yourself momentarily transported, as if you were in Paris, New York, or Chicago.
当时上海跟欧洲之间的联系是非常密切的，再加上电影做一种催化剂，使这个西方欧美国家呈现的最新的东西呢，很快就很直观地呈现在上海面前。正好碰上了上海在20-30年代经历的快速发展，号称黄金10年这样一个时期，经济发展非常迅猛之下呢，跟经济因素的这个结合，在商业的力量推动下，它就建了很多新的这个 Art Deco 的风格，几乎是压倒性的。就当时从复古主义一下子转到了 Art Deco 风格，从居住建筑到欢迎洋房、办公楼、酒店、商场，到医院，到博物馆，几乎当时每一样门类的这个建筑都被 Art Deco 风格所影响。
A notable example is the former Grosvenor House from the 1930s. It is now one of the 2 main buildings of Jinjiang Hotel Shanghai.
一方面，它要强调这个垂直线条，那么它把这个垂直线条呢贯穿整个建筑，从上到下，实际上是来自于哥特复兴的这种元素，所以强调这个向上的这种速度感。另外，它的这个墙面的这个装饰也是非常有体积感和立体感的因为这受到立体主义的影响，用一种很简化的。全新的这种装饰绘画构建这个建筑物，比如说我们看到古典的那种柱头，艾奥尼克柱头那种涡卷，那么它把这个涡卷呢是用简化的、夸张的或者是变形的手法来呈现。
Just like furniture, Shanghai's Art Deco architecture was also localized, exemplified by Royal Asiatic Society Building and the YWCA Building. A century after the heyday of Art Deco, modernist buildings dominate cityscapes with its emphasis on functionality and cost efficiency. Yet the style continues to inspire.
我们可以看到有些设计还在用 Art Deco 风格，比如说金茂大厦，虽然是全玻璃幕墙的建筑，但它其实是非常典型的 Art Deco 的手法。更重要的是，这个风格给我们的很多启发，它是去继承历史，而不是抛弃历史。他把很多历史的元素都用下来，然后以全新的面貌来出现。还有一个呢，就是很重要一点，就是说对文化的包容性比如说非洲的文化、古希腊的文化、玛雅的文化、埃及的文化等等，还有中国的文化，它是兼收并蓄的。那么这个跟我们今天上海的这个海纳百川的这个海派精神是完全吻合的。
Art Deco in Shanghai reflects the dynamic interplay of cultural exchange and artistic innovation. Its enduring influence continues to shape modern design, symbolizing both history and progress in an ever-evolving world.
If you want to explore more, you can visit the exhibition featured in the story. It's open from 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. until February the 16th at Bund 33 on East Zhongshan No. 1 Road. Just note it's closed from January 28th to 30th for the Spring Festival break.
Well, check out the exhibition for sure. And if we're talking about Shanghai's rich Art Deco heritage, it's impossible to overlook the iconic Fairmont Peace Hotel on the Bund, which we just saw at the end of the story. And this is an architectural masterpiece from the 1920s and really shows the fusion of Western Art Deco design with Eastern influences. And the hotel also offers guided tours if you want to explore and see some of its beautiful details.
Of course, indeed. And there are also many other examples. The Broadway Mansions Hotel, the Paramount, the Cathay Theater, the Grand Theater, and the Bank of Communications building all showcase this distinctive style. And they are a tangible link to Shanghai's past.
Yes, for sure. And they're well worth a visit if you appreciate architecture or the Art Deco style. In today's Shanghai A to Z section, we provide you detailed information on how to use Alipay. Whether living in or visiting China, you will find Alipay is an essential app as it's a popular method for paying for things. Follow this guide. Step 1, download the app. The Alipay app is available on iOS and Android with an English version. And step 2, register for an Alipay account using your phone number. You can use a foreign number for registration before you arrive in China and change the registered number after purchasing a Chinese SIM card. Step 3, you can link an international bank card to your Alipay account. At the lower right corner, tap Me, then Bank Card, and follow the prompts to add your card. You need to input the card number and the 4-digit security code on the back of the card. The cards are displayed in your wallet with the last of 4 digits. You can set a payment order preference. When you pay with the app, you can either scan the vendor's QR code or they scan your payment code. When you make a payment, Alipay will give you the option of balance or link the cards. To use the balance function, you need to add funds to Alipay wallet. You can also access many mini apps within the Alipay app. They can be helpful if you don't want to download new apps on your phone. And we will introduce more of those functions in future episodes. Just stay tuned. And now it's time for the Shanghai Q&A, where we search our socials and answer some of your questions. Today's question is from Anne of France. I want to visit the newly opened Shanghai Museum East. Does it require a reservation, and what should I bring? Well, Anne, individuals do not need a reservation. You can enter the museum with a valid ID document, such as a passport, at B1 East Gate near Dingxiang Road after passing a security check. Enjoy your visit there. If you've got a question for us, you can find us on all the socials.
We'd love to hear from you. You can find all our content online as well. And join us here on Dragon TV, Monday to Friday.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
During my nearly 20 years working as a television host on ICS, I always enjoyed providing information and services for our foreign viewers. In this new era, as a member of Shanghai Media Group, ICS is leveling up with a brand new digital service, and we name it Shanghai Eye. Starting with the brand new English program, Shanghai Eye on Dragon TV, we will provide you with even more.
More coverage. We're going from a local Shanghai-based TV channel to a global network. With a 24/7 streaming service, Shanghai Eye Live 24 for all of our content that can be viewed anywhere in the world.
More convenience will be available on multiple platforms, not only on television but online as well, right at your fingertips.
More content. We'll provide you with more first-hand experiences of life and business in Shanghai, and more stories showcasing everything China has to offer. We're here for all of our viewers who are interested in Shanghai and China.
Opening up to the world.
We are changing.
We're leveling up.
And there's a lot more to come.
From ICS to Shanghai Eye.
Join us for more.